Hey peeps, Darcy here from ergonomicsHelp.com, and I have a question for you. Do you think that sitting is the new smoking? Does that concern you? Well, I'm going to be giving you some super awesome tips that you can put into place today to make your life at work better. So stay tuned. So this video is based off one of the recent blog posts that I've done about how much sitting and the risks associated with sitting in your workplace. And if you're interested to find more information about that, I put the link in the description, so check that out. But if you're new to this whole sitting as the new smoking thing, it's real. Well, at least from a marketer's point of view. I don't think that long-term sitting gives the same health consequences as long-term smoking. But that being said, there is negative health consequences for long-term sitting. When I was researching this article, I was super surprised to find out that diabetes, cancer, and like lower back pain, and that's just to name a few of the negative health consequences. You might be even surprised to learn that depression is one of them too. So what do I mean when I'm talking about long-term sitting? So when you go to work, you sit at your office all day, that's one thing. But then on top of that, you may go back home and then Netflix binge your favorite show. And we've all been there before. We have deadlines we have to hit, clients we have to meet with, meetings we have to attend. At the end of the day, we're exhausted and we want to just chill out and veg. That puts us at a risk for lower back and a number of other health consequences, especially if you're going to be doing this every day, all day for years. Once in a while, it's all good to do this, but it's that long-term trend is what I'm really talking about here. So what do you do in these situations? Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your workstation is set up to fit you like a glove, or as ergonomic as you can. And what do I mean by this? Well, I have an ebook that you can go down, find on the description below and check out. There's really easy tips that you can put in place to make your workplace more ergonomically friendly. And that's awesome, right? It's super easy to do and it's straightforward. But you should know the most ergonomic posture and position to work with. If you're holding it all day and sustaining, not moving with that, then that's considered to be an ergonomic risk, right? Mind blown. So that's something to be aware of too. And as people working in offices, the majority of us will likely be sitting for more than 6 hours a day. What the research is saying is that you should be limiting the amount of time that you're sitting at one point in time to like an hour. And what this means is that after an hour, if you find that haven't gotten up in a while and you need to change your posture, get less sitting, really simple suggestions that you can do is stand up for, it doesn't have to be long, just a minute, 30 seconds, a minute, stand up, do a quick stretch. You can visit a colleague instead of emailing them, do a walking meeting, stand up when you're on the phone. That's the biggest one that I like to share with peeps because, hey, we're all on the phone. If we're not taking notes and if we're not doing anything else important on the computer, you have that ability to stand to incorporate less sitting. That's awesome. Another thing that you can do is get a sit-stand desk or standing desk. And what I think that there's a conspiracy about standing desks in the media today. Yeah, that's right, a conspiracy, because if standing desks are used responsibly, then they are an awesome tool that you can have in your workplace to make you work better, make you more productive, and healthier for long-term health. So what do I mean by this? Well, there's a lot of things to keep in mind, but the main thing is that you don't want to be standing for more than 1 hour at a time and not longer than 4 hours in your total day. Those are the metrics. On top of that, you want to make sure that you have your standing workstation set up in a way that's similar to a sitting workstation. And I actually put a challenge together. I'll link it in the description below, but So far people are really liking this, and what I do, it's a 5-day challenge, starts on every Monday, goes until Friday. I give you personalized coaching on how to set up your workstation, tell you how much you should be standing for and sitting for, and certain guidelines around that. And people are loving it. So if you want to join the challenge, totally recommend it, and you can find that link below. But there's certain other things that you should be aware of with your sitting workstation. And I guess overall in a bigger trend, that there is research saying that you need to be getting up more in your day. Workstation has to be set up ergonomically. Really good way to stand up more is use a standing workstation, but sometimes our companies just don't have the budget to get that in. So of course there are cheaper models that you can basically attach to a desk, but on top of that, getting up more often, walking around, even on your lunch break is gonna be giving you more value when it comes to your long-term health, because we don't want you developing any of those horrible negative consequences to sitting for too long. The sitting disease, you know what I'm talking about. If you want to check out the article that I get into some of the nitty-gritty details, you can check out the link in the description. If you're interested in this standing desk challenge too, check that out in the description. People are loving that. Otherwise, this is the video. I'm Darcy from ergonomicsHelp, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I provided you with some value, some things that you can be putting in place in your office today, and if that includes limiting sitting to at least an hour and getting up, that's gonna be a huge plus to you. And if you're interested in how you set up your workstation, check out the description below too. So I'm Darcy from ergonomicshelp.com signing off, and I hope I provided you with tons of value bombs.